Welcome back to another power ranking. Oh man, I'm so excited to be here today. Okay. So we've got ORCA Team 6. ORCA Team 6, great name. We're going to give the league name probably a 9 out of 10 because ORCA Team 6 sounds pretty cool. So we're now ranking the league names. Oh, brilliant. All right, so let's check it out here. Who we got here? We got a lot of the usual suspects. Corey, Sky, Noviscus, Steel, NYG, Irish, Mason, Twin, Andy, Thor, and Real One. Hey, he hasn't been reviewed yet. All right. Let's take a little look here, ladies and gentlemen, at the first teams. We're going to start bottom to top. Mix it up a little bit, okay? Real One. What do we got here? We got Russell Wilson, Alvin Kamara, Josh Jacobs, G. Higgins, Chris Godwin, Chris Olave, Travis Kelce, Austin Hooper, Tony Pollard. Okay, so let's say the starting lineup. I hate Josh Jacobs, so that's disgusting. T. Higgins is underrated. Chris Godwin, God's gift to man, kind. Chris Olave, question mark. Austin Hooper, question mark. Okay, I'm liking the team. You do have, you're starting two tight ends. I'm not keen on that because it's not tight end premium. But let's check the bench. Okay, you got the Dameon Pierce, man. There's all the hype about him. Tyler, Alec Pierce. Okay, so I like your running backs on the bench. I think they got upside, which you could then replace Austin Hooper with one of them. This feels like a 8. This feels like a team 8. You know what I'm saying? 8th place finish. It's not, I wouldn't write home about it. You're not going to share this on social media and be like, look at my squad. It's the death platoon. No, it's like a Teletubby. That's who your team is. Your team's a Teletubby. Moving on. Thor. Aaron Rodgers, James Conner, Miles Sanders. Hate Miles Sanders. I'm sorry about that. Let's see here. So your strength appears to be wide receiver, right? You got your stack there. Cooper Kupp, AJ Brown, Brandon Cooks. That's a nice wide receiver core. Alan Lazard, it depends on what happens with him. Who knows what he's going to do? He's never been a number one, but maybe he can turn that around and be awesome. We'll see. Starting lineup is decent. Again, Miles Sanders, I'm not a fan, so I don't really see that as a great boon to your team. But James Conner is going to be good. Devin Singletary, I'm not a fan, but, he is the starting running back for them, so there's something there. Let's see here. Bench-wise, Ramondre, Treylon Burks, Naheem Hines. You got the upside for sure. You got three good bench players that I like. The good things could break for them and think they'd be good starters. So I like half your bench. As for this team, let's see here. If we're ranking on starters, I feel like this is a team 6. It's a 6th place finish. Aaron Rodgers is going to be good. He's going to, he'll put up respectable numbers, but his ceiling is definitely capped this year. He's not going to have as many crazy games. So I feel like overall the team's a 6. You're the 6th spot. So better than Teletubby, but you're like the Kirkland version of something. So it's not Walmart version, but you're like the Kirkland version, which I'm very familiar with. Let's move on. Oh, twin sanity. Let's take a look at this squad. I heard some rumblings that you had Pacheco on your bench. Saucy. I like that, man. Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, J.K. Dobbins, Mr. Messed Up Knee, CeeDee Lamb, Cortland, Darnell, Rashad Bateman, Zach Ertz. You got a good team. Not going to lie. J.K. Dobbins may take a little bit of time to come around to get started this year because of his knee. But when he does, and if he does, man, you're looking stout here. You got good wide receiver core. You got good running backs. Your flexes are nice. Rashad Bateman in the flex. That's a good flex to have. Jahan Dotson, unproven, but, camp reviews are hot on this man. So I like the team. I think I honestly think Twin. Well, hold on. Let me check the bench. You got Rashad Penny too. So you have upside, obviously, if he stays healthy, blah, blah, blah. But as it stands, you've got a good bench too. You got Isaiah Pacheco. Oh my goodness. Seeing him in that preseason game, it literally sent shockwaves through my spinal cord, starting in the tailbone, up to my skull, and then my brain, and it just like endorphin rush. I was just blown away. It was so beautiful. That man, I love it. I love that he has number 10 too. So he's like Tyreek Hill replacement. Juice me, baby. Let's go. Van Jefferson, Nico Collins, Jalen Tolbert. Hey, Jalen Tolbert, you got upside, dude. You have a nice bench. You really do. You got an upside. Nico Collins is great upside. Van Jefferson's whatever. But no, your bench is loaded. I like this team a lot. Honestly, after seeing the bench, I'm going to bump you up a spot. I'm going to give you like a... I know I trolled about this in the comments or in the squad earlier, but I honestly, I'm going to give you like a position 3. I think this is a strong team. I really do. It's a 3. Dang it. For the sake of like competitive fairness, I didn't want to like pre-rank you, but dang, Pacheco, you're a 3. Andy, 1 in the IR that's uneligible. That's $1,000 fine. My Venmo is popping. Keep sending it, boys. $1,000. All right. Dak, you got an above-average quarterback. You got a good running back stable with Najee and Nick. You're going to be stable. Because they're horses, apparently. Keenan Allen, DK, Amari. I like the wide receiver. So I think you went with, I'm going to tell you this, Andy. Your team screams vanilla ice cream to me. It's so boring. It kind of drives me insane, but vanilla ice cream is also so good, and it goes with any dessert. And it's like the core element to making a good ice cream. So I think that your team is vanilla ice cream, but it's going to finish 4th place. This is a good team, man. You can't, like Keenan Allen, DK Metcalf, Amari Cooper, they're all going to put up numbers every single week, like without doubt. There's going to be production there. I'm not saying the ceilings are huge, but there's going to be production every single week. The same with Nick Chubb and Najee Harris. Like you're going to finish in 4th place, maybe 5th place. You're not going to win the league. I'm sorry, but you've got a good thing going, man. Maybe make a trade, make a splash trade. Your flexes are how do I put this? They're upside. Let's just be honest. Things could break for them. Cordero Patterson, the Methuselah of the league. Things could go good again for him, and he could make some nice plays and get you some wins. We'll see. DJ Chark, I wish the best for that man. Checking the bench real quick. Man. James Cook's the only one I like on this bench. You do have... What the heck, man? You got Michael... Did I review this league already? Am I taking crazy pills? What the heck? Michael Thomas, you got to move him, dude. That's $1,000 fine. Okay, your team has Michael Thomas too, so yeah, dude, you're going like, you're definitely the 4 spot, not 5. If I said 5, I take it back. You're 4 because you got Michael Thomas chilling there, who's obviously amazing. Okay. Am I in the right league? I got to make sure. Yeah, we're in the right league. Good. Okay, Mason Boy's next. Oh, daddy, Lamar Jackson, Leonard Fournette. Anytime I hear the word Leonard, it makes me weak in the knees. I love that man. I have Leonard in approximately 60% of my leagues. It's bad. It's foolish, honestly, but I love that man, so we'll see. Travis Etienne, Jamar, Mike Williams, Juju, A.J. Dillon, Kadarius Toney. Dang, this is a death squad. Mason, props to you. This is nice looking. I mean, guys, soak it in. Elite QB, elite are running backs. I'm saying how it is. Travis Etienne's going to be good. Like, you got good running backs. Your wide receivers are crazy. Mike Williams, Jamar. Your ceiling is so high each week. That's the thing. This isn't the vanilla team. This is, Andy's team was vanilla and good. This is like a why am I blanking? Dairy Queen, they have those frozen treats that they hang upside down and they add candy to them. Blizzard. This is a blizzard. This team's a blizzard, a whitewashed blizzard of doom. And it's coming through town and it's going to just destroy everything. I love this team. Man, that's nice. Let's check the bench. In your flex, you got Kadarius Toney. Everyone's hyped about him. Let's see if Mr. No Eyebrows can pull through. A.J. Dillon, huge upside. I love A.J. Dillon. Tight ends decent, no complaints there. Kenneth Gainwell, high upside. Khalil, high upside. Zamir, high upside. Jamison Crowder, whatever. Zay Jones, whatever. Russell Gage, just depends on injuries, right? Wow, I'm liking this team a lot. I think you got upside on the bench. You got a good starting lineup. This is a 2. I'm giving it a 2. It's hard for me to, it's a 2. I'm sorry, it's a 2. This is not Yeah, it's a blizzard. It's a blizzard. Your team's a blizzard. Let's go. Oh, Irish. Look at the Irish. All right, you got Patty Mahomes, Christian McCaffrey, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who's dog shit. Or, I'm sorry, what? CEH, man, that's an instant strike. That literally lowers you like one spot instantly. So that's not great. CMC, I love him. I'm not scared of him in any way. Debo, high upside, little scared, but high upside. MVS, not a fan. Hunter, he's the vanilla wide receiver that'll score you 12 to 20 points every single week, and you won't complain because it's awesome. Mark Andrews, amazing. Love that man. Damian Harris, what the heck? We don't even know. Like, I don't know what's going on there. That scares me. You're trolling me, right? Right, Irish, with the Mike Gesicki in your flex. You've got better options on the bench, so that'll be not a real starter. Raheem Mostert, high upside. Ronald Jones, maybe, hopefully. He's not even making the team, let's be honest. Pacheco's got that under wraps. Marvin Jones, decent. Christian Kirk, good. He could be a Hunter Renfrow, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could just be a nice plug and play every single week. He gets you 12 points, which would be great. Garrett Wilson, unknown rookie. The whole Jet situation is just a dumpster fire, but, hopeful. Okay, bench is okay. I'm not going to say the bench is just okay. I'm not a fan of KJ. It's just whatever. It's a fine bench, whatever. Starting lineup. Broski, as it stands with this starting lineup, you are potentially in the last place. You are potentially finishing 12 of 12. You are worse than vanilla ice cream. It is, it's like you started making ice cream, but then didn't finish it. So you're just kind of like a soupy bowl of milk and sugar. It's not good, man. And you're going to have to work on this. I'd make some trades, stat. I'd trade away CEH for maybe a dog biscuit. I would definitely... I can't coach you anymore on this. This is beyond help, honestly, Irish. I think we're going to have to... I'm calling it now. I'm not going to call it now, but look out. You may be the last place team in this league. Let's see. NYG. Josh, Dalvin. Okay, love the start. Antonio Gibson. You trolling me, right, bro? You trolling me, right? Antonio? Mr. Fumbles McGee? Not happy with that. Devontae, love that. Tyreek, love that. Tyler, he's gonna do what he's always done. He's gonna have those spike weeks, he's gonna have down weeks, and you're gonna roll with them and you're gonna live and die by it. But he will win you weeks and he will lose you a week or two. So I'll allow it. Dallas Goedert, awesome. It's gonna be a great, solid tight end. Gabe Davis, I am not on the Gabe train. Everybody's losing their minds for this man. I'm not there, but I cannot deny the potential he has. So I'm going to say it's decent. It's a good flex. Melvin Gordon, great flex too. Again, it's about he's going to have 12 points a week and with potential hit spike weeks too. So that's nice. Let's check your bench. Darryl, obviously a good upside play. Mark Ingram, ancient like a dinosaur. Will Fuller, not on a team. Irv Smith. Broski, why you got so many tight ends chilling here? What in the world? You got a lot of tight ends. Interesting. Okay. You do you. I wouldn't have so many. But let's talk about the starting lineup and give it a rank. I'm looking at this. It's a strong team. It's going to be it's in the 3 to 5 range. So I'm going to say it's like a 4 or a 5. It really is. It's got, well, hold on. The Antonio Gibson is the thing that's like the ugly pox on your team. It just like draws my eye there and it just literally like drops you a spot. We're going to say a 5. It's a 5 team because of that, dude. You got to have production there. And we don't even know what's going on. Like, he could lose his job. Like, the dude's just one level above homeless. I'm concerned. 5. Steele, closing in, last 3 teams. Kyler, video game playing, Call of Duty, Sniper Elite, 360 no-scope Murray. Love that man. Derrick Henry, Ezekiel Elliott. Love that. Mike Evans. Loving the 4 quad there. That's a nice little hit in the face. Terry McLaurin. Bro, I love that man, but do not love the situation. Amon Ra, Noodle St. Brown, Darren, Adam, and Elijah Moore. It's a nice squad. Steele. Okay, we've done 3 of these reviews now, and the trend has been that Steele is drafting well. So I think we need to start handicapping him in any drafts that occur. Maybe we make him tell us who his next pick is ahead of time so we can try to snipe it. Something like that. I think that's a fair compromise. These teams he's forming are very strong. and we may need to kick him out of the league. Elijah Moore, let's check his bench. I mean, Julio could be good for a game or two, so there's that. McKissick's, it's a satellite back. He's a replacement for Gibson. McCole, you got some upside. Rondell Moore, you got a little upside of the bench. I'm not in love with the bench. I've seen much better benches, but your starting lineup is strong. It's probably you've got an elite tight end too. Like, you filled out every spot with good players. Minus. No, you fill out every spot with good players. It's probably a 2 or a 1. I'm saying it now. It's a 2 or a 1. I'm gonna have to see the last couple of teams here to know if it's a 1. We'll see. Nabiscus. Beautiful Nabiscus. So talented. Jalen, Joe, Chase Edmonds, Stephon Diggs. Let's see here. So strength at quarterback. Running backs are good. You've got a staple in Joe Mixon, and you've got the upside of Chase Edmonds, to see what happens with him in Miami. Stephon Diggs, DJ Michael. Dang, you've got a stacked starting squad there. Wow. TJ, you've got a high-end tight end. Jerry Jeudy, you've got a high-end flex. Chase Claypool's the fart. I don't like that in your lineup, but he's there. But let's check the bench to see what you could replace him with. Ezra Spiller, Devontae Parker. Romeo Dubs, maybe. Again, it's just camp hype. We'll see what shakes out. But I could see that being something you could put in the flex, maybe. Wow, really like the team. The only thing I don't like is Chase. So you're probably it's vying for that top spot. If Chase Edmond pans out, is how I see it. Like, Chase Edmond pans out, yeah, that's a number 1 team. You got consistency. I see consistency, and I see big upside from all your players. There's just big upside, right? Yeah, it's a nice squad. Okay, it's probably a 1. We're saying Steele, Nabiscus, or I think it was Mason are potential 1s right there. So let's check Sky. Oh, we got a couple more. Sheesh, I'm stupid. Justin, Jonathan, Javonte, Allen Robinson, Brandon, Kenny Galladay. Oh boy, Kyle Pitts, George Kittle, David Montgomery. Okay, starting lineup. Let's see it. I'm looking at your bench. I love, you got Trey Lance. That's obviously a nice luxury to have on your bench. Michael Carter, good upside. He's a good, if something, he'll be a good flex from week to week. George Pickens, everyone's going crazy about Georgie. He's crazy, huh? I'm excited to see more of him. All right, let's go back to the starting lineup. The starting lineup, you got David Montgomery in there. That's kind of, he was, like, 2 months ago, he was a solid 3rd-round pick. Like, oh, man, he's going to just produce, right? But now there's so much out there. You just don't know. So I feel like I have to kind of ding you for that. And Kenny Galladay as a starter is a joke to me. Sir, please check yourself out of the insane asylum, because that's nutty. Don't do that. Brandon Ayuk, I love. Allen Robinson, I love. You've got a good squad here. This is probably a 4 squad. It's like a 5, because you do have Javonte, which is like, if things break right, then it'll be good for him. But he's still in a committee running back a big committee running back situation. David Montgomery is looking more like a committee running back. You do have an elite tight end. You have 2 elite tight ends, which is interesting. But Kenny Galladay is a huge liability, I feel like. So you're probably a 5. I'm gonna give you a 5, broski. It's a 5. All right, let's go, Corey. Oh, IR player too, dude. That's $1,000. Love that. I gotta make a business out of that. Just finding people. I should put that in the bylaws. Interesting. Food for thought. Let's check the lineup. Derek Carr, sneaky underrated. He'll be decent. You're not gonna, it's nothing you write home about, but man, you'll score some points for sure. DeAndre and Brees, love the running back core there. That's very nice. Jefferson, everyone loves Jefferson. Who doesn't? Deontay Johnson. I am not in love with him this year, and I'm not sure what's going on. So you're not going to get a good review from me for him. Drake London, he's injured. We'll see what happens. Obviously, it's a long season, plenty of time to heal up. So, there's potential there. I'm not a London fan. Cole Kmet, you're going to get your 10 points a week, maybe. Pray for a touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, Bermuda Triangle of running backs in the Bay. Devontae Smith, I think he'll get you 12 every single week, maybe a touchdown here and there. It's a good flex. Let's check the bench. Upside with Rashad White, Kenneth Walker. That's a good upside. Brian Robinson. Damn, you got those high upside running back plays. You really do. Brian Robinson, Tyrion Davis-Price, Joshua Palmer. Like, dude, you're Sky Moore. Yeah, this bench, I think it's probably like the best bench I've seen in terms of upside. Not so much like plug and play, like, hey, you can replace somebody any given week, but like halfway through the season, this bench could be popping. Yeah, I really like your bench. So let's look back to the thing here. The starting lineup. It's probably, I'm sorry, dude. It's a starting lineup is probably a 9. Corey, 2 bad ranks in a row, brother. What's going on? Do you want to talk about it? DM me. We'll talk about it. 9. Oh, daddy, Costco snacks. This guy looks like I like the cut of his jib. He seems really nice. Tom Brady, Austin, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Waddle, Marquise Brown, Tyler Boyd, Dalton, Cam Akers, Graham. Okay, so instantly, the pox on this team is Tyler Boyd. It's the lowest quality wide receiver / player on this team, no doubt. Let's check the bench, see if he redeems himself at all. Marlon, Alexander Madison, high upside. Trey Sermon, Bermuda Triangle, no idea what that means. Robert Woods. Okay, Robert Woods could replace, you know what I'm saying? I would honestly, Robert Woods could replace Tyler Boyd, no problem there. Paris Campbell's an upside play if he can last more than 2 minutes before getting injured. The bench is okay. I think the bench, I feel like the bench doesn't have that much upside besides Alexander Madison, but it's like I could use these players to patch bye weeks and be okay, you know? But going back to the starting lineup, I feel like this is probably it's not one of my better squads, so I'm going to probably say it's probably a 4 or 5. It's kind of in that upper, I feel like it's an upper tier team above 6, but it's not like God tier. So, I mean, it's pretty good, right? You got an elite tight end, so it's like a 5. We'll give it a 5. Okay, so let's drum roll it out here. The worst team goes to, where are you, Irish? Because I remember that abomination you created here. It goes to Irish. This team to me screams depression, anxiety, low testosterone, and literal warts on the nose. It's going to hurt, man. This team, if you win it all with this team, I owe you a beer because that would be amazing. Last place, Irish. First place, I mentioned Steele, Mason, Noviscus. I think those are the 3 I mentioned. Twin, let's check you out just to be fair. Oh man, I said 3 for you, didn't I? I don't think you can be number 1. I'm sorry. Nothing personal, Twin. Of course, nothing personal. Let's see. Dang, this is a good squad. Dang it, Steele. Jalen, Stefan. Oh, this is a good squad. Minus Chase Claypool. Man, if Romeo Dobbs works out for you and you could replace Claypool with him, or if Claypool works out, this team is popping. Noviscus. Dang. All right, so let me check it out here. Mason. Oh, my goodness. It's tough, guys. It really is. It's between Mason, Steele, and Noviscus for first place. And, wow. I could go either way on these teams. They're all very, very good. So I think I lean Noviscus. I think his wide receiver core is so stout, like so good. And then he's got an elite QB. He's got an elite RB1, good upside RB2, an elite tight end. He's got huge possibilities out of Jerry Jeudy. And then if he can figure out that one flex position and maybe slot in Dobbs if that works out, or find, there's always somebody you can find. But I think this team right here, I think it's Noviscus. Noviscus, number 1. Wow, amazing. Congrats to all. Irish, I'm so sorry about your team. I'll pray for you. That's been another power ranking, boys, in the books. I will let you know what the next one is. Enjoy the day.